So tell us about your character in the film.
My character's called Chris, and he's basically on a revenge killing of his sister. And it basically like takes you on a journey, but it kind of overlaps into other situations. And it's not just solely about his revenge on his sister. It's more about his upbringing and why he chose. Because obviously everyone makes different decisions for whatever reason, but a lot of it must be based down to their upbringing and stuff that's happened to them, and traumatic stuff that might happen to them. Well, obviously I've been through my own little situation. I've made wrong decisions, and certain things have happened to me. And do you understand? So I think Ben, obviously I knew Ben previously to this, so he obviously offered me the role to try and bring that out on the screen, which I hope after everyone watches it, I hope it has brought out on the screen.
He's done a brilliant song for Chris, which kind of tells us a bit about his backstory. How do you think people are going to respond to the music in the film and the way that it tells you a bit more about the characters?
Well, I think he's done it brilliantly, and like hands down, I can't see anybody saying that there's anything like having a negative view of it. Understand? Even when he was telling me what he was going to do, because obviously he'd done the music after we'd done the film. Even when he was telling me about the music, it was hard to picture how he was going to do it. But he's done it in a genius way, because when you watch the film, it kind of brings everything together. So anything you might be sitting there thinking, I didn't really get that, because obviously it's technical because it follows 6 characters, but his music brings it in. His narrating through music brings it all together. Understand? And obviously the last one I watched, which is the last viewing, it was perfect. I couldn't ask for nothing better than that.
So you said you knew Ben before. So how did you get involved in the film? You saw the script, or he wanted you for the film?
Yeah, well, I was initially doing production. I'd done another production called for Dead Man Running, and I invited him down to a screen, and he wrote the script, and he just offered it to me and said that he might suit me. Obviously, after I reading Chris, I had to kind of evaluate our friendship. Like, I didn't know how he looked upon me after that, but obviously I understood where he was coming from, and then obviously I read the script, and then I went for a couple of castings, went through the right procedure as normal, and they liked it because it was kind of fresh, I suppose. And then I just did the best I could, and he directed me as positively as I could, because I've never had no acting experience before this.
You haven't?
Not at all, no. I've never been in front of a screen. It's the first time I've been in front of a screen. So.
And a brilliant job you've done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so.
Well, it was a great project to work on then for you.
It's a brilliant project. Like just everything all together, all the people I met, everyone was on there. Nobody wanted on there for money. There was no egos. It was all just kind of. It was so well set that you can even see it. The last time I watched it on the screen, you can even see it coming off the screen, how everybody just wanted to do well for Ben. Because Ben gave everyone the opportunity, which you didn't have to do. You don't have to give everyone the opportunity, but he chose to.
How do you think the UK public are going to take this film? It's a different portrayal of life in an ill manner, or in the urban areas. So how do you think they're going to take the film, and what do you hope that they're going to take from it?
Well, me personally, I think London, they've been waiting for something like this, you understand? Especially England, well, England in general, they've been waiting for something like this to happen, because watching the same old kind of movies and basically about nothing, you're just watching it, you don't forget, you watch it and you forget about it. At least this one, it's impossible to not have a view after you finish watching the film. It's impossible not to have a view. So hopefully we just open doors and just open people's minds to stop thinking about themselves or their little pigeonhole, and try to think about the rest of the world, even if they're not doing nothing about it. At least have an opinion, and not to downgrade youth all the time and think that all the youth are negative, and even certain the way people dress and the way people look. And do you understand? It's just a way for everyone to express themselves. They're not necessarily bad. Do you understand? So hopefully they just change people's opinions on a few things.
And finally, what's next for you?
Well, I've lined up there's a Channel 4 programme that I've just lined up, a four-based drama. But I wanted to stay into like youth, like stuff to do with youth, and the same sort of surroundings. I might delve into some action parts and some comedy stuff. You understand?
Right, okay.
Yeah, I want to try and step out of the boundary. But anything to do with, like, I want to more kind of bring the kids in and just show them that you don't have to be from the best background to succeed. And a lot of kids have got negative views. You understand? So hopefully, hearing my story and people that know me already, and them seeing me on the big screen, it gives people like a little edge. Do you understand? Because I've done bad stuff, and I've been involved in stuff, but now I'm turning it into a positive. So hopefully it will make them all kind of stand up and do something positive in their lives, rather than just doing the same thing and just ending up in one big cycle.